Every single person has something in their life, someone holding them down, but taking that first step is all it takes. That sacrifice is all it takes to transform your life forever. Look, bro, I know this one is going to sting a little bit, and not just for you, for me, this is really hard to talk about. I've spoken to maybe 2 people about this that are close to me in my life, and me going from that to putting it on YouTube, one of the biggest social media platforms on the internet, it's a lot. But I feel like somebody that's watching is going to hear this, they're going to benefit from this. And that's all I want to do. December the 14th, 2021. I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship for about 6 to 7 years. And for the longest time, for years, I had these thoughts going through my head of, this isn't right for me. This isn't where I want to be. I knew this for a fact, but I was such a little bitch at the time that I just couldn't pull the trigger. There was this one day I was speaking to a friend, speaking to me about religion, speaking to me about how it benefited his life. And first off, this video isn't a religious video. This isn't me telling you to embrace God. This is just my experience. I was talking to him about this topic. I'm not sure what I should do. And he said, dude, pray on it. This is the very first time in my life I ever prayed. I kneeled down at the side of my bed. I prayed to God. I asked, give me a sign of what I should do, what direction I should take my life. And I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but I genuinely feel like I got that sign. I remember this day so clearly, it amazes me. This is the day my life changed forever. I was sitting outside listening to music. I just started drinking. I was preparing myself, giving myself that little bit of courage that I needed to tip me over the edge, to say the thing I had to say to this person. In a million years, I never thought I would have the strength to be able to do this. And here I was doing this. The fact that I had to get drunk to do it says a lot about me. It said a lot about me at the time. But from there on, saying the thing I know I had to say was so empowering. And it made me realize that I can do so much more with my life. I can speak up so much more. So fast forward about a year and a half, I was just going about my day. I stared out the window and I saw the sunset. And then I just started thinking about the past year and a half from when I broke up with this person to the point where I am now, and all the trials and tribulations, all the depression, the anxiety, the drugs, the suicidal thoughts. In that moment, I was so content with the person that I have become, the person I am right now, that I have absolutely zero regrets. Not just because I broke up with this person, it's the fact that I spoke up for myself for the first time in my life. And in that moment, for the first time in my life, I cried tears of joy. As I started building a relationship with God, I started to be more selective with people I hang around with, the people I associate with, the women I let in. And the point I'm getting at here is when I finally stood up and I said the thing I know I had to say, my life changed. I stopped being a fuckboy. I stopped doing drugs. I stopped hanging out with certain people. I stopped letting in toxic people. And I went on to start chasing my dreams, building a business, starting a YouTube channel, building a relationship with a beautiful, genuine, feminine woman. And none of this would have been possible if I didn't take that first step. Changed my life forever. Every single person has something in their life, someone holding them down, something they know they have to say to somebody. For whatever reason, they just don't want to restart. They don't want to have to find a new job. They don't want to have to live a certain way. But taking that first step is all it takes. That sacrifice is all it takes to transform your life forever. Whatever you feel is right in your heart, follow that. Don't listen to what anybody else says. Follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow your heart. Your life will transform. In a matter of years, my life transformed. I never would have expected this in a million years if I didn't make that one sacrifice. And I know you can do it as well. And more often than not, it's for the better. Put your shirt on, bro, because you've got work to do.